During his time at the helm so far, he's made them devilishly difficult to beat at home. But this feels like the true acid test against a capable side. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson, and gearing up to bring you live action from the Scottish Premiership. It's St Mirren up against Motherwell.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, the home side are entitled to think that they have an excellent chance of winning this game. I say that because they have the #1 defence in the league, whereas their opponents have had difficulties in front of goal, Stuart.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough for them today. This defence has been brilliant so far. They're so well organised. A set play looks like being their greatest opportunity.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Promising pass. Dangerous ball. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. Elliot Watt. Jonas Ruhi. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Watt. Nicholson. Could be threatening. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, the tactical back and forth between the two managers promises to be fascinating.
Yeah, it's always been tense between these two. This won't be any different, I don't think.
Ruhi. And Gordon now. Oh, needed more precision.
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Now what can they do from here? Oh, might be. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, he won't like seeing this again. Has to be more secure than that.
back underway. 1-0 it is. Welsh. Well, he keeps going. And the pass, a good one. No, high quality defending. Reece Williams. Ayunga. Oh, this looks useful. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Promising attack. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Counter-attacking possibilities. Ruhi. Elliott Watt. Well, that's good defending, well organised at the back.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Welsh. And a good-looking pass. Determined defending. Donnelly. Killian Phillips. An alert intervention. Watt. A good vision there. Moving the ball nicely. Gifting away possession. Well, they could break at pace. Jonah Ayunga. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, chance! Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Tidily played.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Options in the middle. Oh, to level the match. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Now with Phillips. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Sam Nicholson. And he stopped them in their tracks. Donnelly. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. The delivery. Save, but still a chance. And possibilities here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, a piece of transfer business that's certain to get a lot of people talking. Serge Gnabry has completed his move to Aston Villa.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Intelligent defending. Ruhi. And bursting forward. Good looking move. He might yet finish. Well, just the tackle that was needed. An example of how to press. He's certainly not alone. This looks interesting. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. It's looking promising. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Jonas Ruhi. Killian Phillips. Ayunga. See your players waiting in the middle. Oh, still not dealt with. Taylor. A very timely interception. Sam Nicholson. Elliot Watt. Ruhi. What? Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And following the clearance, it will be a corner.
Yeah, no messing about with that one.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. So the corner played into the box. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. It's with Taylor. How can they find a late leveller? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ten minutes to go then. Welsh. What? Oh, nice ball over the top. Chance to cross. Good-looking run. This could square the game. And danger averted. Well read.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Welsh. What? Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Sam Nicholson. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Sam Nicholson feeding it through. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, they got the ball forward quickly, they had great movement and they scored good goals. I certainly didn't see that coming.
tension in the air. Dropping a key player is always a risky strategy, but the manager is standing by his decision. Will it pay off? Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about Scottish Premiership action coming right up. It's Kilmarnock, and they take on St Mirren.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch and the front two can combine as a pair, but they need to dominate that central area.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Reece Williams. That's a good-looking ball. And it goes down as the first attempt of this game, but straightforward for the keeper.
Yeah, the good thing is they can only get better from now on.
Kennedy. Lowry now. Watkins. Well, for St Mirren, an unpleasant experience last time out when they lost against Motherwell. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Well, it's a disappointment.
And an opening! And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. That might help them. Nicely saved. Lowry. Watkins. Well, it's the first time these two managers have faced each other, and it gives the fixture a bit of extra oomph.
Yeah, there's a lot of respect for each other, I think. Both are very good tacticians.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Delivering it. In a good position to clear it away. And on the ball, Watson. And he's given it away. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Lowry. Rory McKenzie. Nicely timed tackle. Well, this could really help the cause. Matty Kennedy. Nice looking move, this. Well read to ease the pressure. Creative look about this. Oh, this looks useful. Can he score? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, they have to pay attention. They could level it. Just fizzled out completely. Watkins. A good idea, but overhit. Mondron. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. McKenzie. Moving the ball forwards, how creative can they be? A real opening now. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Trying to pick out a teammate. Couldn't keep the move going. Lowry. Matty Kennedy. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Might lead to a chance. Watkins. Could be troublesome. Rory McKenzie. Well, possibilities in the centre. Might still be problematic. Fancies it. Wasn't going to let that one get through.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
And the keeper's going to be very grateful because that wasn't the best of deliveries. Younger. And in the perfect position to read it. McKenzie. And on the ball, Watson. Rory McKenzie. Anderson. Lowry now. McKenzie. Lowry. Genuine chance. Could be dangerous. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really...
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Getting the ball forward. Oh, to level the match. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. And back with Williams. What can they do to stop him running at them? Oh, it's on! And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Well, Bayern have been very active in the transfer market, and they've made a big move personnel-wise. Good news for their supporters.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts, he represents good value for money. He's got a lot of skill, and I think he'll add quality to their squad. There's no doubt about that.
And good anticipation. Getting a bit frantic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all a bit rushed at the moment.
That'll end up being the keeper's ball. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Good weight on that pass. And losing possession. Over the touchline for a throw-in. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Matty Kennedy. Lowry now. Watkins. Flag raised for offside. Jonah Ayunga. Can they take the lead?
Can they just increase the tempo here?
And the chance slips away. That's a lovely ball. To regain possession. Watkins. Deflection, throw in here. Can they create something from here? You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Quick counter could be on. Oh, good-looking pass. They take the lead.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? It's with Williams. Effective piece of pressing. Williams. And back with Williams. Watson. It's with Williams. And on the ball, Watson.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
How about the cross? Juncture of the game as well.
Well, that's a big opportunity now.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Hayden Coulson. And Taylor. Now with Phillips. Flowing here. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Watkins. Matty Kennedy. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, nice ball over the top. Putting him under real pressure. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. And on the ball, Watson. Oh, great vision. And crossed in there. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Well, something's got to give today as the teams with the best home and away records respectively lock horns in what should be one of the games of the season. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about Scottish Premiership action coming right up. It's St Mirren up against Celtic.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, there's been a lot of focus on Kasper Schmeichel prior to this match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And here's the starting 11 for Celtic.
Well, they're also playing with two wingers, which should mean an exciting game here. This will come down to which pair get the better of their fullbacks.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. A really good pass. Crossing possibilities. Johnston. Benjamin Nygren. Jota. Carter Vickers. Johnston. Moving the ball well here. And a good-looking ball. Not away completely. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And teammates around him. Iheanacho has it. It did look on for them, but not to be. Could be dangerous. Corner awarded. Let's see about the delivery. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Well, for St Mirren, you have to conclude everything went to plan in the win against Kilmarnock. How might this one go, Stuart?
That away victory was a really good performance. Today might be another matter, though. Very difficult to split the two teams, at least on paper. It might just be that one bit of quality, a bit of magic that could be the difference.
Lovely tempo here. Callum McGregor. Struggling to hold on to the ball. Good weight on that pass. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Schmeichel. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Alistair Johnston. Jota. And a decent delivery. And For more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looks as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. Maeda. Reo Hatate. Well, a really good run. Oh, nice ball. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Can they make this count? Daisen Maeda. Maeda. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Phillips. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Hatate. Productive pass. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Jota. Benjamin Nygren. Nicely constructed. Well, this could really help the cause. On to Tierney. Hatate. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Interested to get your critique.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Michael Mondron. Can he score? And really wanted to extend their advantage.
Yeah, that could prove to be a big miss.
Alistair Johnston. Jota. Hatate. Tierney. Maeda. Here's McGregor. On to Tierney. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Benjamin Nygren. Decent position. This could be the equaliser. Well, still a chance. In it goes at the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
That is that for the first half here. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days, not at all, Stuart.
Well, he hasn't quite...
So they get the second half going here. Hatate. Mirren. Johnston. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. But he's certainly not alone. Jota. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Callum McGregor. Johnston. Will it happen for them? Oh, excellent timing stop. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, read it really well. Alistair Johnston. On to Tierney. Hatate. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Not how to play it went in the end. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Reece Williams. Donnelly. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Interesting pass. Oh, can you believe that piece of defending?
That's a goal-saving challenge. What a wonderful clearance that is.
Tierney. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Mirren. Tierney. Mirren. What to like about that pass? And a throw-in it's going to be. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Hatate. Now with Tierney. Can they make this count? Great weight on the pass. Oh, moving it nicely. Alistair Johnston. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, good hands. Full credit and away from trouble. Jonah Ayunga. And intercepting it. Iheanacho. Reo Hatate. Can they fashion a chance?
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Timely intervention. and teammates around him. Tenacious challenge. Iheanacho. On the ball, Jensen. McGregor. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, good idea. And quick thinking defensively. A goal here could settle it. A fine reading of the situation. McGregor. Attacking with vigour. McGregor. Intelligent ball. Looking for the angle. How about the cross? Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Well, showing really good width here. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Carter Vickers. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. McGregor. And a goal here might be the clincher. Iheanacho. Lovely intricate passing. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were triggered to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.